Hi, hi and good evening, and today we're gonna do the NMAP room as promised, as the next room we're gonna finish. It is a part of the learning path called CompTIA PenTest Plus. So the tutorial you probably did already, and now we're gonna do the NMAP room. So as I also talked about the very parts that I already completed, I'm gonna close this down just a bit so you can see. I need a lot of the things here to complete. Basically, I think I need to start the machine, and we're gonna answer some questions here. It's about which switch would you use for a UDP scan. So in order to answer the questions like that, you need to open a terminal and basically write NMAP. I guess you can grab it out and say UDP. Maybe do dash help or something. No, nothing. Wow, I must say that's a incredible. Is it case sensitive? Yeah, it was. So UDP scan is dash small s, well, normal size and capitalized U. So it's gonna basically be like this. So that's going to be the answer. And the default output provided by NMAP often does not provide enough information for a pen tester. How would you increase the verbosity? So that's a dash V for verbosity. Verbosity, how are we going to say it? Verbosity. Okay, so what switch would you use to save the NMAP results in 3 major formats? Well, go back to the terminal again. You can try stuff like, say, so format, is that the way output in 3 major formats? So that is, this is the one, dash normal size O and capitalized A. So that is the way it is. Which would you the normal format then? What flag would you then use? Well, then I would probably just look for the word normal. You know, you can look it up. And you can probably try the O and N for normal. So I would guess that is the way. Yes, very useful output format. How would you save results in a greppable format? Greppable is what we're doing right now. We're using grep as the. Let's go ahead and search for grep then. No, let's go ahead and search for the word format one more time. And greppable something, so it's something that is just before the O and A. That would be yeah, it seems like, so if we're gonna search for this word then, let's go ahead and take that. Basically say that is the word we're going to search for. Greppable. It's probably capitalized. It's trolling us. So what is the format? It could be OG, because it probably stands for greppable. Let me just try that. That is correct. Now, that can be very difficult to understand these ways, but the first one is normal, OXXML, S for script kiddie, OG for greppable. Yeah, I know it's not the best intuitive way. So aggressive mode is just capitalized A. I would use the timing template to level 5. So basically you go back again and you say level. Is that a thing? If you can hear that in the background, it's our cat. So it would say image offers 5 levels of timing templates. So maybe what you're gonna search for now is the word timing. That would be dash T and a 5. So dash capitalized T and 5. That is correct. How would you tell NMAP to only scan for 80? So that would be P-P and then 80. How would you tell NMAP to scan through these ports? You know, I think the same again, 1000 to 1500. Yeah. How would you tell NMAP to scan all ports? That's going to be that format if you've watched my videos. So -P-. How would you activate a script from the NMAP scripting library? Lots more on this later. I think it's this one. Yep. How to activate all the scripts in the vuln hub category. So again, script, and I think it's this one, basically saying use all the default scripts. No, what is the hint for that? The two variants, yeah. So is it all you're gonna write? No. What would it be in this particular case? The question was in the vulnerable, so I guess you could probably just type this. That would be correct. So it says the vulnerable scripts. That was the first. Yeah. So this is just you reading stuff, you know. Difficult for me to just, you know. One more time, you're gonna read all this, and it's gonna ask you a question: which RFC is the appropriate behavior for the TCP? Defines the appropriate behavior for TCP. So if you read all the text here, you probably see that there's an RFC right there. I'm guessing that is the correct answer, so I'm just gonna take it and say, yeah, it's the one. You know, I highly suggest you read things here, okay? If a port is closed, which flag should the server send back to indicate that? I think the RST is the one they want me to answer. Yes. So it stands for reset, and basically it's the one the server sent back. Syn scans. Again, you're gonna read the text. So there are two other names for syn scans. What are they? Syn scan is synchronization scan, and I think it's one is a full port scan. Sorry, the full connect scan. But there are other names for it, and you know, so you can probably call it TCP connect. They want comma separated. So TCP connect, comma, without having, there's some words, you know. I usually just call it, you know, syn scans. Oh, sorry, a syn scan. That's usually called flooding, I think it is. Do they have? No, I have no flooding. Okay, so let's just see. How would they like me to call it? Half open and stealth scans. Yeah. So when you send a syn pack, you can see that it's only you're opening the connection, and the server saying, yeah, let's connect, but you never sent the acknowledgement, you know. So I think it's gonna be half open, comma, the other name here, which is stealth scan. I wouldn't call it stealthy, but it's just the way it is. Can NMAP use syn scans without sudo permissions? So you should definitely find the answer here somewhere. So you could probably say sudo. They require sudo permissions. I'm pretty sure that would be can't know. So that's the correct answer. UDP scan. Same again. You're gonna answer some questions. If UDP port doesn't respond to NMAP scan, what will it be marked as? I think this would be the answer here, called open filtered. Yep. When UDP port is closed, by convention the target should send back a port unreachable message. Which protocol would you use to do that? Well, I would probably use ICMP, because that is the discovery protocol as a part of the, I think it's a network layer. It doesn't really matter. It's just the ICMP right there. It is the ping. But anyways, so this is a more advanced type of scans, and null and fin and Xmas scans. And basically, you can read all the text here and to understand what's going on. Which of the 3 shown scan types uses the ERG flag? So we have one type scan here. It's called the Xmas Scan, and you can see that the ERG is set. So I would probably sure it's called the Xmas Scan. Xmas is another word. This is actually Christmas, and basically it's all about, you know, lighting up all the lights in the Christmas tree. So you're making a lot of noise, basically. Why are null, fin scans, and Xmas scans generally used? Why they are used? All right then. So it's a why question. 2 words. Let's see what is this a why or what? Why are no generally used? Okay. And Xmas scans are less commonly used than any. So that's about depth here, and they've interlinked, and it kind of said differently, didn't it? Just null, fin, Xmas, TCP port scans are less commonly used. I see. Why are null, fin, Xmas scans generally used? Let me see what they say. Very interesting. I answer a why question with 2 words. That's why are generally used. Okay, let's begin. Are less commonly used. Let's just put that in, relatively speaking. I think this is a weird. Yeah, of course, it wasn't the right answer. It's just a huge joke from our side, you know. Let's see. The expected response for import scan, blah blah blah. Some other from fault in UDP scan, unexpected behavior. Let's try this. You know, I would say this is a really weird question, because I think maybe I'm just understanding it wrong, but. I see. I find this extremely okay. So let's think about this. Null, fin, and Xmas scan. I would probably use these kind of scans to trick some sort of service not to block me. So, do we have the word firewall here? I'm gonna cheat a little bit now. It's okay. So it's also expected here for a firewall. So does say firewall. Of course, firewall evasion. Let's go with that. You know, that would probably be the answer today. It is. So firewall evasions for that. Which commonly OS may respond to a null fin, and so I guess we're gonna search for the word OS here. This is the lazy way of doing it. Microsoft Windows. It would be probably that one. Yeah, so you know, these kind of rooms is not what we probably are digging for here on my channel, but you know, we're gonna get that 10% voucher for you guys. So let's try one more time. ICMP network scanning. Alright then, so how would you perform a ping sweep of that kind of network mask, that using NMAP? Alright, so we're going to use the CDI notation, which is you do this dash something, and in this case going to be the first two groups of bytes, so that's basically 16. So how would I perform a ping sweep? So we're gonna have to find the ping sweep for SN. I think it's ping SN 192.16.00-16. I think that would be the correct answer. No. With my answer format, do I need? Oh, we have a dot too much. Oh, let's just see one more time. What is the format? Yeah. So ping dash SN 172.16.172.16.00 dash 16. It is 16, isn't it? Let me just see. To perform ping sweep, the SN switch injection of the IP is used either by. Yeah. So that would be the correct answer. Oh, sorry, using NMAP. I'm just not looking, maybe because I'm a bit tired. Sorry for that. So, yeah. So now I'm going to use the script thing. So the NMAP scripting engine NSE is an incredibly powerful addition to NMAP extension. It's extending its functionality quite considerably. NSE scripts are written in the Lua programming language, Lua, and can be used to do a variety of things from scanning for vulnerabilities to automating exploits for them. So this is really nice. What language are Lua? Just read the text, right? Which category of scripts would be a very bad environment to do? I would say intrusive is a bad idea, because it is also not safe and likely to affect the target. So intrusive scans using the NSE script library is a bad idea. Working with the NSE. So let's see. What optional argument can be FTP and an NSE script take? So basically we're gonna look for the, let's see if we have something here. Let's see. The NSE scripts. Do we have anything about? Let's just search for the word FTP, and it would seem there is nothing. So what argument could it take? What optional argument could it take? Mm-hmm. Maybe we cannot get the answer for just reading. I'm just quickly with the text. Doesn't look like. Well, we have an example there. Probably want to look with the dark, so let's copy this word here and take the script. So ftp anon, there it is, and let's see. That can take dot max list as the argument. Gonna post it in, and that's about it. Searching for a script. So there's gonna be some long answers. Search for SMB scripts in the user share NMAP script directory using either of the demonstrated methods. What is the file name of the script, which determines the underlying OS of the SMB server? So there is probably, you know, if we go one back here and write SMB, we have different SMB script we can use, and many of them, to be honest. Just quickly looking through SMB. What was the question again? Directory OS. So do you have anything with OS? Maybe that will be the way. Yeah. SMB OS discovery. That would be it. Oh yeah, NSE. Read through the script. What does it depend on? Should we take it? And depend on different things, I would like to say. Let me just see. Have anything going on? Let's go to the top. Download. Which other script does it use to do that? This is just a reading thing, I guess, and then at some point you'll find the answer. SMB. Can we find anything? I'm really gonna read through it all. So let's go and see. Which does it depend on? I must be honest, I'm not gonna read it all. This is the same page we're on, right? Yeah. It probably depends on, let me just see, read script, the OS discovery. And also discover the operating system need to ask many times. So is there a way to do that? Okay, then let's do it. So let's go to the locate. Whoops. Locate and What is going on? So that's NSE. So we gotta take this, right, nano, boom, and basically just, how can I see that? What it depends on, if there's some way. Dependencies, SMB brute, oh, Jesus Christ. SMB brute, that's how we do it then. Alright, firewall elevation, which symbol and frequently protocol is often blocked. Required, it's the ping protocol, capitalized P, N is no ping, so ICMP, sorry, that's the protocol. Which NMAP switch allow you to append an arbitrary length of random data to the end. Never used that before. Arbitrary, is that a word somewhere? Packets. Ah, baby. So it would seem that we need to go and read into the documentation one more time. So it's like I'm gonna search for the word arbitrary because that's a very interesting word. At the end, it's a word. No. Random data. Let's say random. Oh, pen data. Let's take that. That is our answer. Let's just do it. Congratulations. Alright, so does the target machine respond to... Oh, so now we're gonna do the target machine. Let's go ahead and start it up. And let's just see, clear. No, not gonna save anything. So let's go desktop sudo openvpn TryHackMe. That's gonna be the one. And we started our machine, and we're probably gonna go ahead and do some things here. So let's just do, in order to answer the question, we just need to ping it, because that is the question. They want us to, does the target machine respond? Let's just say no for the sake of it. Perform the Xmas Scan, how many ports are shown to be filtered. So in order to do a Xmas Scan, you need to go back here and say SF, and it's going to be SX for the Xmas Scan. So we're going to copy that argument, and let's see, do we have an IP now? We have an IP. So we're just going to ping, we're going to see NMAP. This is not NMAP, it's in now. So 10.10.1.1.6, and we have to sudo, we need that. So basically that's the way it is. And it seems like it's telling us that we need to do cap pn, because we also did answer that it didn't respond to any pings. So of course we need to, you know, do that. No ping, no discovery, the way to go. So we wait and we get an answer, and let's just see. Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 4. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 10. Come on. 101. Let's just guess while it's scanning to do something. Still not there. 103. 104. Oh, come on. There's a reason for that. What is that? Okay, so no, the answer will be in your scan results. Think carefully about which switches to use and read the hint. So we're gonna use the very verbose, and basically, yeah, that's gonna be the answer. So let's just see. No, I'm gonna pause the video until it's done scanning because this is taking too much time. So let's go ahead and, you know, do the very verbose, so -VV, and see if we get some more answers. So we're scanning and we're getting, well, we're scanning 1,000 ports, so it would be very fun if the answer was, oh, it is the first. I totally didn't see that. So P 12999, I think that would be the right answer. So we're scanning the very first 999 ports. Didn't they say that? Let me just see. Yeah. Perform a scan on the first 999 ports to target. And what if they're all down? Let's just try. So, okay, so they're all down. We can wait for that on the NMAP scanners course. Let's see what is the given reason for that they're down. Well, the given reason for the thing we didn't get response to yet is because that they're not responding. We know that, but we cannot write not responding. No response, I would say, is the right answer. Alright then. Perform a TCP scan on the first 5,000 ports. How many of them? So, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Of course, we already answered it. So, let's see a TCP scan, TCP SYN. So I would guess that would be, scroll up, find the TCP SYN scans right here and say that is the SS flag. So let's do that, SS. And they wanted us to do a scan on the first 5,000 ports. It's gonna be P 1 to 5,000. That would be it, I guess. And it's probably gonna take a while. Yeah, it will take a while. Nope, the answer's 5. Let's write 5. Really good. Wireshark. Okay. Yeah. I suggest you go ahead and do these rooms here, but since this video is only about the NMAP room, I'm gonna not do it, but you can do it, and if we need to do it later on, I'm gonna do it later on then. Deploy the FTP anon script against the box. Can you log in successfully? Let's go ahead and do, and it's going to be FTP, so it's going to be port 21. So let's just do port 21. That is the way to go. And let's see. So that would be scripts equal, I think it's going to be FTP, and isn't that the syntax? No. What? Scripts? Oh, sorry. So I already forgot that. Let's see. Working with NSC. So it's gonna be -- script without an S and just a name. There we go. So we don't need to append the NSC name. So we're gonna try and perform a anonymous login, and the answer would be yes or no. Yeah. Well, and it says allowed. So that's gonna be yes. Alright. Conclusion. Immediate the room. So whenever you're gonna do some, you know, reconnaissance on a machine or a network, you can use NMAP for that, and it's a very powerful tool. The ones that have most, I wouldn't say success, but the ones that I use the most is basically, you see my videos, okay? It's just, I usually just write NMAP, and I do a version scan, and yeah, you can also do like a basic script scan, SC, I think that would be the one. And the way you can understand if that is the one is just say -a grep and then -sc, and you're gonna put that in quotations. No, what is wrong? Is it -a? I keep forgetting this. I'm getting old now. Okay, NMAP and dash small s capitalized C would be let's just see if this is something we can find. I think, if not mistaken, I'm not using it a lot. Here we go. It's equivalent to scripts defaults. That is the default scripts. That's what I usually use. Anyways, I highly suggest, if you're gonna do more rooms in TryHackMe, at some point when you raise the difficulty in rooms, we're gonna do some firewall elevation stuff. We're gonna do some scripts. I usually do not use the scripts on NMAP because I do it myself using normal FTP software. You know, just try and log in as anonymous. You know, but you can do that with NMAP too if you wish to do that. So that was the first room. Alright then, on the learning path called CompTIA PenTest, and remember, we're gonna get a voucher for 10%. It's yeah, I'm gonna go back with my mouse. Let's go to log. I did it again. You're gonna stand here, complete this pathway, and receive a 10% off the pentest exam. If you're gonna do the exam, I suggest you follow the videos. I'm gonna do all of the rooms. The next one is gonna be Burp Suite, and that's it. So I'm gonna see you again. Bye.